What's going on YouTube? I'm Alex and this is the review of the Mlais M52. Let's begin. What's going on everyone? This is the Mlais M52. This device has a 5.5 inch display. It's a display with a resolution of 720p, so not a bad resolution. It has a MediaTek 6752 processor. This is an octa-core processor clocked at 1.7 GHz, so it is a very fast processor. This is a 64-bit processor. It's running Android 4.4 and it's supposed to get an update for Lollipop. Also has 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of internal storage. It's running LTE here in Canada, which is really nice. And also has a 5 megapixel camera on the front, which is interpolated to 8 megapixels, and 8 megapixel camera on the back, which is also interpolated to 13 megapixels. So this device costs about 150 bucks. I believe it's a really good price for this device. Let's take a closer look at the screen and see the viewing angles. It's not the worst screen out there, but as you can see, the display kind of fades away if you turn it away from you. So that's the only downside that I see for this display. So you can get a better idea of how big this device is. I have two other phones that have a 5.5 inch display screens. So that's the OnePlus One, this is the Meizu MX4 Pro. So as you can see, the Mlais M52, it's the biggest out of all because of the big bezels at the bottom. Size-wise, it's not as thick, but as you can see, it's the thickest out of the three. But keep in mind, the Meizu and the OnePlus One are more and more than double the price, so this is a very cheap device. Let's take a look at the device. So on the back we have the camera right here. This is the flash, that's their logo right here. This is the speaker. The speaker actually just sits on this side, about this big, so it's not that big. On this side we have the power button. On this side we have the volume buttons. Unfortunately, the volume buttons don't seem to work very well. Maybe it's just this particular device, but I'm having trouble pressing the volume down button every now and then, so it's a bit difficult to take screenshots. On top here we have the 3.5mm audio jack, that's the charging port. On the front of the device you have the 4G logo. This is a 4G device, so it does work on LTE and basically 4G, it's LTE. This is the notification light right here. It's on because I have a program running in the background. This is the speaker, that's the camera, and the proximity sensor and the light sensor are also there. On the bottom here we have the three buttons. Let me see if I can turn them so you can see them. Unfortunately, they do light up. That's the return button. This is basically the home button, and that's the menu button. And at the bottom of the device we just have the microphone, and this is where you pull out the rear cover. I will start by showing you the settings app. So basically this is the app drawer. It's extremely fast, as you can see. There is no lag in any app with this device. I'll show you the settings app. So we don't have that many options in here. I mean languages, I'll show you what languages it has. So quite a few, in fact. If we go into storage here, we're gonna see how much space it's available. So we have 11 gigs right there and 2 right there. So out of the 16, you basically have you lost 3 from the operating system. There are screen gestures like the double tap, which I like, but it doesn't seem to always work as intended. Sometimes you have to double tap like 3 times. It did work fine these 2 times, but it had happened that I had to double tap more than once to actually wake up the screen. If we go into about phone right here, we can see the software version it's 4.4.4. Hopefully it will get the update for the new lollipop. I'm not sure when that's gonna happen, but they did say that it will get that update. I will start with the Antutu score. I was able to get 41,000 in other tests. This particular one it's 39,000. However, for this device, I mean $150 for this score, it's quite impressive. Here we can have some information about the device itself. The RAM right there, the storage. I have quite a few things installed on it already. So that's the Antutu score. So it's a pretty good score. Next, let's check out the multi-touch test. So you can touch the screen in 5 places in the same time and it will work perfectly fine. I found the screen is very responsive and it's really nice and easy to type on it. It's actually better to type on this device than on my OnePlus One that I use daily. Next, let's check out the sensor box right here. So we don't have that many sensors, but it's pretty good what you get. I mean, with most phones for this price you don't even get all these sensors. Next, I'll check out the GPS test. We are inside the house at the moment, but it did get a signal earlier, so I do expect it will take 30 seconds or so till it gets a fix. Outside it connects in under 30 seconds, so it's pretty decent. And as you can see, it connected and it wasn't that long either. Google Maps works really nice on this device. Next, I want to show you the LEDs right here. So it doesn't change in that many colors. But they do seem to work fine. I'll do that one more time. So as you've seen, it does change in red and orange, but not all the time for some reason. I can't explain it why. Next, I'll show you the flashlight on the back. So it's not the brightest out there, as you can see. The pictures turn out okay if the subject is close, but if it's far, the flash seems to fade away. Next, I want to check out the FM radio app. So we need headphones. I had an issue with this device with some headphones. You plug in the headphones and it's like they're not present. Now you can see the symbol for the headphones shows up right there. With my other two headphones, the symbol doesn't show up, like the headphones aren't there. I'm not sure if it's the quality of the headphones or what, but this is the only one that I was able to get working with this device. Let's quickly search a couple of channels so you can hear how it sounds. And as you've heard, it works perfectly fine. Next, I'm gonna make a quick
Our self-serve menu is a breeze to use, and it's available all day, all the time. Things like checking your usage or account.
The proximity sensor works okay. When you get close to the device, the screen turns off. I found the call quality is very decent. Next, I'll check out the rear speaker so you can hear how it sounds. So it is at maximum. Depending what you set the device on, you cannot hear it too well. So that works really well. Next, I'm gonna connect a Bluetooth speaker to the phone. This is the first time I'll connect this speaker to it and see how that sounds. I did try this in my car because I stream music online, so it does work fine. And it should be connected now. And as you've seen, it does work perfectly fine. Next I will show the maximum resolution on YouTube. So this is one of my own videos. I'm just gonna turn the volume down all the way. And the maximum quality that you can get is 720p, and that's pretty okay for this type of device. Next I will open Chrome and just load the website here, so you can see how you can scroll through it. As you can see, it's extremely fast. I can say that this device is just as fast as my OnePlus One. Scrolling, zooming, everything is done extremely fast. Next, I'll take a look at the camera app. So I'm just gonna turn the camera around, take a picture of myself so you can see how that turns out. So this is the front-facing camera. I did find that if you take pictures and you don't have that much light, the pictures don't really show up that well. You can see that the picture is quite a bit grainy, so keep that in mind. However, it's a pretty decent camera for this device, mostly considering the price. We do have a couple of options here. If we go into here, so picture size, you can choose 13 megapixels or 8, but however 13 it's the interpolated camera. Here we have a couple of options to take pictures. Overall it's a decent camera for the price of the device. I have a couple of pictures that I've taken on this device right here. As you can see, the quality and the detail in the pictures, it's pretty good. You can find the pictures in the video's description there. The video quality I wasn't that impressed with, but hopefully that can be fixed in a future software update. You can check out the gaming test that I did in the video's description as well. It's another video that I'll post separately. Overall, this device, it's a pretty decent device. It's extremely fast. I mean, it's just as fast as my OnePlus One. The only thing I don't like about it is the volume buttons that sometimes work, sometimes they don't really work. The battery life on this device, I have a couple of screenshots right here. It's not bad, but I was expecting just a bit better. So I was able to get about 9 hours on the battery, and out of that I had about 3 hours and 47 minutes of screen time on. So considering the battery, it's a 3200 milliamp battery, I was expecting to get slightly more screen on time, but it is what it is. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.